A strong supporter of Vladimir Putin is calling on the Russian president to go nuclear if NATO military pressure increases. News.com has learned the suggestion is part of the latest series of threats between East and West, as the fighting in Ukraine lingers in its 21st month. It started with NATO's Lithuania commander. Peter Nielsen suggested if Russia expands its fighting to the Western military alliance, the Russian Baltic port of Kaliningrad could be blockaded. Well-watched Russian TV host Vladimir Solovyov reacted to Nielsen in a clip posted on X, formerly Twitter, Sunday, November 13 by the Media Watching Kremlin Yap account. Does he think we will sit and count our bullets? Solovyov was quoted by Newsweek as saying, "Doesn't he realize that we're going to strike with nuclear weapons right away?" Solovyov went on to say NATO really opposes the use of nuclear weapons, and the Russian government with our gigantic stockpile of strategic and tactical nuclear weapons won't bother listening to any talk of peace. We're going to say goodbye to all these countries, Solovyov speculated. What happened here? I don't know. You can't make sense out of the embers. Another Russian with an influential microphone has used similar words in recent days. Retired Colonel Mikhail Hodorkovych warned against NATO admitting Sweden. This would, in fact, lead to a conflict between the Russian Federation and NATO, and this conflict can only be nuclear, Hodorkovych said. Hodorkovych spoke of potential underwater nuclear explosions blowing away Stockholm or the Estonian capital of Tallinn. We might dump so many mines that it would take you 10 years to detonate, he boasted. While voices loyal to the Kremlin have been talking tough, Putin himself has not recently. But he signed a bill removing Russia from an international treaty on nuclear weapon tests. Yet Russia's latest military tests involving items with nuclear capability reportedly are not doing well. The independent Russian news outlet Sirena, quoted by Newsweek, claims at least 6 missile tests have failed since the end of June. One of the tests reportedly involved a Poseidon torpedo. A calling sensor did not operate, Sirena said, resulting in the torpedo sinking. Another test planned for the beginning of November was postponed. A Kremlin statement in late October celebrated a different item, the test fire of a Yars intercontinental ballistic missile for a cross-country flight. The tasks planned in the course of the training exercise were fully accomplished, the statement said. Not quite, Sirena reported. An anonymous source informed it that the Yars fell during the second stage of flight.